Sorry today, YouTube. I'm going on the trail by myself. Okay, huge. We'll go next time. We'll go tomorrow, okay? Yoki? We'll go tomorrow, okay? Let me see. Yeah. I know, huge. I know. It's funny, there's a lady beside me here trying to get her dog into the car. We're up at Nose Hill Park and the dog does not want any part of it. They want to go out and play more. I don't blame them. It's a beautiful day, everyone. Well, good morning, everyone. This is day number 1 of marathon build. I plan to do the Calgary Marathon on May 26th. I believe it's 26th of 2025, and here we are at the end of December 2024. And I want to chronicle my journey as I go and try to do a relatively, for me anyways, fast marathon. And I'm going to film every run I do. Now, there's a few things that I will promise you. Number 1, it won't be fancy. There's nothing fancy about training for a marathon. This is not a life hack or anything like that. It's just you're going towards a goal, and it's just putting in work. I'm not going to be doing any drone shots because here in the city or wherever I'm training, I typically can't use a drone anyways, and I don't have one. And it's just going to be the daily effort and work put into trying to achieve a goal. Now, that goal for anyone watching this could be anything. Could be running your first 5K, and kudos to those people just getting off the couch and wanting to do something. It could be just becoming a better ukulele player, a better spouse, a better son or daughter, whatever it happens to be. Putting in the daily work. I will leave in the description below of every one of these videos the keys, I believe, to running a better marathon. First marathon I did was actually in an Ironman in 1992, but the first standalone marathon I did was in 1995. I ran a 250 Calgary Marathon, and that's the reason I'm doing it this year. I want to do the Calgary Marathon 30 years after I did it the first time. And I've only done a few marathons specifically since then. Mostly have been Ironmans and more ultras than actual marathons I've raced. So I'm going to really focus on running consistently. And you won't see me putting in 100-mile weeks or anything like that. Try my best to put in 5, maybe 6 runs a week, and some of the runs are going to be 30 minutes, 5K, whatever happens to be. It's not going to, nothing magical, nothing that's going to suggest that I want to be an elite athlete at this point in my life or anything like that. It's just putting in daily work, and I'm going to chronicle that. So then maybe 10, 15 years from now, if I still have this YouTube channel, and that's the goal, still have the YouTube channel, look back on that and just have a video recap of everything that I did to go into trying to run a better marathon. So with all that out of the way, I'll put in the description again what my keys will be to run a better marathon. And besides just putting in the work, let's get this going here, and you will see from me bare minimum 3 of these per week. I'll still do my hiking videos because I still love to get out in the mountains, and I'll still do some product reviews of shoes and some gear that I use, watches, GPS watches, etc. And then my focus after the marathon will be back to the trails, and hopefully, and the intent is to run some ultras after May. Let's get this going, everyone. Hopefully this inspires you to get off the couch and go out and do something that you... Everyone at Nose Hill Park right now. Had to put on the shoes that have the spikes on the bottom because it's been quite icy the last few weeks here in Calgary. And pardon the mess on the side of my face here. Maybe I'll get the side. I've had skin cancer for 20 some years, and this is just another treatment that just eats the living crap out of the skin. It's called Efidex, and I believe it's called an anti-aerosol cream that just targets cancer cells. And I've had just a few spots on my face, and then I've had some on my neck in the past, but I didn't fall. It's not road rash. This is the last day of treatment, thank God, because it's itchy as hell, and I just want to scratch it all the time. Okay, the goal today is 1 hour on the trail. Probably going to be some power walking, as they call it in the ultra world, also known as just walking the hills. But a beautiful morning here in Calgary, -4 or so. I think I'm overdressed, and it's going to continually get colder as the week progresses. Most of my videos, everyone, are not going to be this amount of talking. I will promise you that. It's not going to be me just yammering on. But I just want to intro this whole series that I would like to do for everyone, and more importantly for myself. All right, let's get going. Okay, 2 things I screwed up in already this morning. Didn't wear sunglasses in the wind and the sun. And the second thing, pretty minor, I have a pair of gloves, or not a pair, 1 mitt and 1 glove. Just a great way to start this. This is what I'm talking about with the ice. And I know you can get trail specific shoes that have carbide spikes on the bottom. So I'm a mixed pair. And Norda, I'm really tempted to get the Norda 001 with the spikes, but they're $355. I'll just stick with what I have probably. I don't want a divorce. This will just be a time on feet session today. Might be a lot of walking. Even with the spikes on the bottom, it's very slow navigating through this, because they're just not big enough to bite into the, it's kind of like a, it's not ice, but the snow is just packed down so hard. It's like ice, but it's not really. Yeah, one thing again you won't see in these videos, or you won't hear, I'm not going to be that person who plays all the techno motivational music in the background. That's not going to happen. I don't care for when other people put that in their video. I know there's a time and place for supplemental audio, but I'm just not a fan of it. Glorious sunshine. What a beautiful day to get out. And I'm still on my Christmas vacation for another 7 more days. I love my job, but having the time off is also nice. This is always a good hill to do. It probably is runnable. Not at this point in my fitness. Oh, for those people that came for the dog content, because the name of the channel was Dog Walker Dave, and I just modified it slightly. Just put my name in there. Don't worry, Eugene and Yoko will be present. Eugene is 12 now and Yoko is 9, and they still love to get out. And every day is a blessing to have, especially Eugene at 12, still wants to get out. We've had him longer than any other dog we've ever had. So I'm not gonna lie, that'll be tough when that day comes, everyone. Fingers crossed he's with us for quite a bit longer. Oh, look at the mountains in all their glory. Look at the mountains in all their glory there. You can't see it, but way down there, December 20, what day is it? Oh, it's 29th. Someone's on either a skateboard or a longboard on the pathway in Calgary. The only plan today was to run for an hour, and I'm sticking to that. So I see a set of stairs like this. They are runnable, but I'm not going to do that. And I think I'm going to do them twice, just because. That looks like a good spot to go down through that and up. For me, the trails always trump the road. That looks a little... I'll have to do a kind of a zigzag through down there before I can go up in that valley. Or ravine, I should say. You come down the ravine here, you can hardly hear a thing. So peaceful. Well, if you're watching this, if this piqued your interest and you haven't subscribed to my channel already, that'd be awesome if you did. Really appreciate the support. Oh, one thing I will add, majority of these won't be this long, but I want to just kind of add in the intro and all the reasons I want to do this. Again, hopefully, if I can encourage one person to get out and push themselves to do something out of their comfort zone, it is worth it to me. And if you have any questions about training, etc., just drop them in the comments below. About 10 minutes left. I was just thinking, coming up that ravine, that I haven't seen any deer or coyotes yet, and lo and behold, oh, they're gonna run away. just off into the distance there. It looked like there were 2 or 3. I'll see if they're still there when I get up at that point. Hey, that's a wrap. Here we go. 106 with just under 8 kilometers. Told you there was no speed records today. Goal accomplished. Day 1 in the books. Thanks for watching if you got to this point, and I will check in with you tomorrow.